Hello and welcome to After Edition News. Today we have really good stories coming up. Thanks for the wait. The Duke of Cambridge has qualified an operational search and rescue captain. Clarence House has said William, known as a Flight Lieutenant Wales in the military, has previously only co-piloted RAF Sea King helicopters but will now be able to command operations. He completed 2 days of ground and air-based tests to achieve the qualifications following 2 years of flying experience. US is running out of patience with Pakistan. The US Defense Secretary Leon Panetta has said the United States is reaching the limits of its patience with Pakistan because of the safe havens in the country offers. In some of the strongest language used by a US official to describe the strained ties between Washington and Islamabad, Panetta said it is difficult to achieve peace in Afghanistan as long as there are safe havens if a terrorist in Pakistan. Panetta arrived in Kabul on Thursday morning and talks with NATO military leaders amid rising violence in the war against the Taliban and spate of deadly attacks, including a NATO airstrike and said to have killed 18 villagers. Now, with the sport. Jermaine Defoe flies home following death of father. England striker Jermaine Defoe has returned to England following the death of his father. The Tottenham striker, who headed home this morning, is expected to run to the European Championships at some point, although no date has been set and no replacement has been called up. With England's game against France on Monday, there is a good possibility he will miss the first game of England Euros 2012 campaign. The FA has said in a statement this morning, England striker Jermaine Defoe was returned home to England this morning following the passing of his father overnight. It continued, Jermaine will rejoin the England Euro squad in the due course. There will be no replacement player called in. French Open 2012. Sarah Errani reaches final after hard-fought victory over Samantha Stosur. Sarah Errani has said she has no words to describe her surprise at being in the French Open final. The player she beat, Samantha Stosur, was probably a bit shocked. Errani, the 21st seeded Italian, advanced to her first Grand Slam final on Thursday after overcoming an awful second set for a victory. US Open champion, who hardly looked like savvy veteran as this match came down the stretch. Stosur committed 48 unforced errors, 27 more than Errani, in a match that shifted between sunny to windy to cloudy after starting more than an hour late because of the rain. After the win, her first in 6 tries against Stosur, Errani dropped her racket and fell to her back and onto the damp clay. A few moments later, she stood up and covered her head with her hands, and she looked up to the player guest box where there was a joyous mix of smiles and tears. Now, with the technology. Wi-Fi arrives at first London tube stations. Wireless internet launches at King's Cross and Warren Street with free access for until end of the Olympics. Internet access has arrived at London Underground stations, promising to keep passengers in touch with news and allowed to anguish the subterranean computer to the instantly tweeted to the world above. The first beneficiaries were passengers at King's Cross and Warren Street, followed by Oxford Circus and Green Park, and then 80 more at the capital's tube stations by the end of summer. Transport for London, TfL, said it would come at no cost free payers or taxpayers. Virgin Media, TfL's partner for the service, said it was a truly historical moment as we connect millions of tube passengers to the wonderful world of the internet for the first time. But like many such moments, the importance seems largely lost on those living through it, with few pausing to use the network. The Guardian was able to place a Skype call from the northbound Victoria Line platform at King's Cross. Porn blocking technology will minimise online antisocial behaviour. The weather for today is going to be 14 degrees. Thursday 19 degrees, Friday 17 degrees, Saturday 19 degrees, Sunday 20 degrees. There is all going to be some rain. You can visit our website anytime at www.afteredition.webs.com. Thanks for watching. See you next time.